What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Now, today's topic, we'll be talking about standing up desk and what are the benefits of doing that. Well, there's a lot of benefits, and I'm about to get into that in just a moment. But I just want to say I do all my work standing up at my standing up desk. It's amazing. It's truly amazing. I would definitely recommend getting a standing up desk set up if you have a job where you have to work on a computer for long periods of time or do any kind of work on a desk or anything like that. Definitely want to get a stand-up desk. It's really good for you. So let's begin. I'm going to be talking about approximately 6 benefits of having a stand-up desk set up. Now, studies support the use of a standing desk for your overall health. It boosts your overall health. And it even burns calories. That's really important. So if you want to learn how to lose weight and burn fat, then a standing up desk is what you want. And it's so easy. You just get into your work, whatever you do for hours a day on your computer. Over time, you won't even notice that you're standing. You'll forget that you're even standing when you're focused on your work. So it all works out. Standing desks have been available for many years, although they're becoming more popular as people all over the world are realizing that there are many benefits that a standing up desk actually provides for our bodies. Studies show that people who are sitting all the time on computers and sitting in their office, their life expectancy is actually lower than if you're standing up for several hours a day working. If you're sitting down all the time and for long periods of time during the day, for like hours and hours on end, then those kind of people at that kind of a job are more susceptible to heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and even shorter life expectancy. And there's a combination of these symptoms, which is commonly referred to as sitting disease, which is really interesting. And it's really in the long term, the effects of sitting for hours a day for years. Those symptoms and problems in the future are not necessarily taken care of just from doing the workout for like an hour or 30-minute workout during a day and then going back to sitting again. It doesn't really get corrected by that exercise. So standing while you're working, even if it's just like for a 30-minute period of time, for like a total of maybe like 4 hours a day or more, like at least 4 hours if you're standing, that can have a huge impact on your health and your body. And it's actually really not difficult to do at all if you have the right setup, if you have the right equipment and everything. So some people sell these sit-stand desks where you can convert the desk into like a sitting position, or you can raise it up to a standing position. And I might have some of the best ones in the link in the description below if you're interested in buying one of them. They're not that expensive, but they're high quality, and that's really what you want. And it makes it so easy to work. If you want to sit down, you can sit down. If you don't have to move anything. You just lower the desk down and raise it back up. It's so easy. Sometimes these desks, these are known as standing desks or height adjustable desks. They're really cool. So definitely check in the description if I have any links for you guys. Might have a discount or two. Benefits of standing desk. Number 1, reduces back pain. Back pain will be reduced from standing. Can you believe that? And the reason why is because oftentimes when you're sitting, you're not always sitting in the right posture. And if you consistently don't sit in the right posture for long periods of time, consistently, it will have an effect on your overall posture in everyday life. It'll change your posture. But when you're standing, you're more likely to be standing up straight and relying on a straight core instead of leaning back on a chair or slouching into the chair. Now your body is being held straight up. So that's a really, really, really good thing. Many studies have explored the impact of a standing desk on office workers with long-term back pain. It was called the Take a Stand Project, and it was in 2011, and it found that the participants who spent an average of 66 minutes of their work days and office hours standing up at their desk, they experienced a 54% reduction in their upper back pain and neck pain. So upper back pain and neck pain can be reduced from standing. And, in just over an hour a day, the participants of the Take a Stand project had dramatic results. Just an hour a day. Imagine what, standing up can do for you. If you're having any of these issues, you should try standing up at your desk. So like I said before, it will lower your risk for heart disease, and as with exercise as well. But standing up is a form of exercise, and if you're doing it for long periods of time, that's kind of a workout. And researchers have been studying the benefits of standing for more than 60 years. It's a long time. In fact, in a 1953 study of bus conductors found that those who stood all day had half the risk of heart disease-related deaths of the bus drivers who were seated all the time. 60 years later, a comparison of 18 studies with almost 800,000 participants came to the same conclusion as the original bus conductor study. Their findings were that a sedentary means seated. The seated lifestyle, sitting all the time, has been linked to 90% increase in the risk of cardiovascular mortality and 147% increase in the risk of cardiovascular events as compared to an active lifestyle. Now, benefit number 3, standing up all the time. You'll lower your risk of weight gain and obesity. So, like I was saying before, if you're standing up, you're burning calories. And burning calories means you're burning fat, most likely. And, the more calories you burn, the more fat you lose, the less weight you will have. So, if you're trying to lose weight and you don't have time to go to the gym, or you're at a place where you have to work on a computer all the time, you should really invest in a standing up desk or some kind of a setup where you can stand up and do your work for hours standing up. It will make a huge difference. It will change your metabolism. It will do all sorts of things. You'll probably even feel more energy once you get used to standing up. You'll just be more energized. You'll be able to work better because the blood will be flowing more just from standing up, because your leg muscles are requiring oxygen and requiring blood, and so the blood flow automatically increases throughout the body just because of that. Even if you're not walking around, you're just standing in place, it's still working. The oxygen is going to the muscles where it's needed to hold you up. So we all know that in a general sense, weight gain is caused by consuming more calories than the body is burning, and that's true. But more than 44% of office workers say they have gained weight in their present job. It's insane. And 53% of those who said, those people, they said they believed it was due to sitting at a desk all day. So what if you could burn those calories while working with little to no extra effort, just changing the way you do your work, not even having to go to the gym or anything, just changing the way you work. Instead of sitting, stand. So simple. By standing instead of sitting, you can reduce the risk of weight gain by burning about 50 extra calories an hour. That's right. Burn about 50 calories an hour just from standing. So if you were to stand for 3 hours each workday, it would, if you have an average number of hours for your workday, it would equal out to about probably like 750 calories a week. 750 calories a week just from modifying the way you do your work, not adding anything to your schedule, just changing the way you do what you do. Over the course of a full year, that would equal about 30,000 extra calories that you were able to burn off just from changing things. And that would probably go into like 8 pounds of fat would be burned from that, just from that change of your lifestyle. So In terms of activity levels, those 30,000 calories would be the equivalent of running 10 marathons a year. 10 marathons a year is the same as standing up for like 8 hours a day, every day for a year. Insanity. And it's so easy to do. Just stand up. It's natural. We know how to stand. It's not that hard. Now, the fourth benefit that I found is it will lower your blood sugar levels and risk of type 2 diabetes, which is really important. So, like while an increase in blood sugar levels is expected after a meal, individuals with like large spikes in blood sugar have a much higher risk of becoming diabetic. So, blood sugar increases have also been linked to a general sense of poor health. In 2013, there was a small study of 10 office workers who showed that standing for 185 minutes after lunch reduced the workers' blood sugar levels by 43% compared to sitting for the same time period. So the participants also wore pedometers, which were analyzed and found that there was no significant changes in physical movements between the two groups. So this indicates that the decrease in blood sugar levels was a function of standing versus sitting. Really important. And there was another study of about 23 overweight office workers who found that alternating every 30 minutes between standing and sitting reduced blood sugar spikes by an average of 11.1%. Now, diet and physical activity were monitored during the experimental period. So, as shown, as you found out by those studies, you can reduce blood sugar spikes and your risk of diabetes, and reduce your risk of diabetes just by using a standing up test. No extra effort required. So, benefit number 5. You'll have improved mood and gain energy, like I said before. Sitting and increased sedentary time has been linked to an increase in both depression and anxiety. It stands to reason that standing would improve mood and increase happiness. And I have noticed that once I started standing, and all the time, even when I'm having like video conferences with people that I might be nervous about, I noticed I was very nervous when I was sitting and having these conferences. But then when I switched to standing up and conferencing with people over Zoom or online, I didn't have any of that nervousness anymore. It was all gone. It was like sitting down was allowing all that energy to build up. But when I'm standing, I'm burning off the energy because I'm using my muscles and my body is working. And it's a mood boost. You don't feel the same way you felt when you were sitting. You feel better when you stand. It's something I've noticed myself. So during the Take a Stand project in the 2011 research study I was talking about earlier, a group of 24 office workers were provided with a standing desk. Participants reported improved mood states over the 4-week period that they reduced time spent sitting by an average of 66 minutes. So they felt better. It made them feel better just by standing up. At the end of the 4-week intervention period, participants were asked a series of questions regarding the specific benefits of alternating between sitting and standing positions. Their responses were as follows. This is a quote from one of the people that were in the study. Not a quote, this was a summary. 87% felt more comfortable. 87% felt energized. 75% felt healthier. 71% felt more focused. 66% felt more productive. 62% felt happier. 33% felt less stressed as a result of having the sit-stand device installed at their workstations. Incredible. So, fascinating. Even when the sit-stand desks were removed, the participants reported a deterioration in mood. This suggests that using a standing desk needs to be part of a complete lifestyle adjustment in order to obtain the benefits. So you will benefit from this, and I gotta tell you, I enjoy standing up. In fact, I've been doing this for a long time now. I think it's been like over a month. It's been like 5 or 6 weeks now, and I don't like sitting down anymore. Like I tried sitting down to do work, and I don't like it. It's just like actually hurts a little bit. It's like my legs are so energized now that I just want to stand. Like I want to stand up. I just feel better. I feel better standing, and it's become a habit, and that's really good. It's a really good habit that I've developed to be able to just want to stand without even trying. I don't even think about sitting anymore. I just want to stand all the time. So, and this is the sixth and final benefit: boost your productivity. One common concern was that people had when they were interested in the standing desk is that they're wondering if it would lower their ability to complete daily tasks, such as like typing, or answering phone calls. Working while standing may take some time to get used to at the beginning, but there has been no negative impact on daily activities reported by those using standing desks. No negatives. In fact, there was a boost in mood, energy, as well as reduction in back and shoulder and neck pain, like I said earlier. And it's likely to improve your productivity and mental alertness because the blood's flowing, you're using your muscles, your leg muscles are holding you up. You're just more aligned. Your body is your what's it called? Your alignment is better. You're standing. You're less likely to be crouched over with your head looking down at the screen. Your head is just naturally up. If you have everything positioned correctly, it works out great. And I can show you guys in another video how to set up your own standing up desk setup and the best way to do it. But for now, I just want to conclude this video with just saying that the above benefits may not be the only ones that you find as you try this new lifestyle. There are improvements in physical, metabolic, mental health, can affect your life in ways you never thought possible. So there could be way more benefits to doing this. And there probably are. I'm pretty sure there are. Than I've mentioned. So if you have been doing a standing up desk, drop a comment below. Let me know how it goes. Let me know how it's changed your life. If you're going to try this out, let me know in the comments and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. If you like this video, hit the like button. And don't forget to subscribe for more amazing videos like these. And I just want to say thank you for watching. Thank you very much.